Honey, I'm home and I promised you a movie date. So as a lesbian, I've seen quite a few amount of movies. Obviously, there's always more movies to watch. Predominantly lesbian movies, but there are a few queer ones. So this video is to review a few of the movies that I've seen. Some I remember being great, some I remember being not so great. So we're gonna go through a few titles and I'll let you ladies know what movies I like, why I do, why I don't. Obviously, you guys have your own opinions. Don't take this, too seriously. Just take it with a grain of salt. If you guys want to watch them, great. If you don't, awesome. If you have any other movies that you can let me know about, I would love to watch them. But let's go through some movies. But first, let me get a little more comfortable. Perfect. Ooh, can't forget the popcorn. Now let's go. Ooh, all right, movie time. Hey, where's Juju? Yep, there he is. This is my son. All right, let's get started. Movie number 1, Below Her Mouth. So for obvious reasons, this movie's hot. And it's because the two actresses that are in the movie are fucking hot. They're both super sexy. The butch girl and the other one, they're both models. In real life, they're actual models. But I'm gonna be real with you. I did not like the storyline of the movie. It was super dense. This girl falls in love with her. She's engaged to a man who she's supposedly very in love with. And then comes this super duper hot girl she meets out of nowhere, and then now she wants to like destroy her engagement. They get super in love in one day. I mean, I just felt like it was a very thin storyline. There wasn't too much depth into it. I feel like a bunch of dudes were just like, hey, how do lesbians fall in love? I hear they fall in love in one day. Let's put these two hot girls together. I feel like Below Her Mouth was legit a porno. If you're into pornos and you want to watch a lot of nude and sexual scenes with two very attractive women, this is a 5-star movie for you. Like, go watch it right now. Just make sure there's nobody around that you don't want watching it with you. It's a very steamy movie. Personally, not too crazy about it. Let's go on to the next one. Half of It. This movie hits a little close to home for me. Because I love the storyline of the chick, the girl with the glasses, the one who's basically writing papers for people. I love the entrepreneur spirit. I love that she's hustling, doing her own thing. I like how respectful the dude is, even though he wasn't really too understanding of what was going on. The movie was cool. I personally liked it. I think if you're trying to see like a really cute rom-com or a feel-good type of movie, it's very adorable. It's kind of like when you're first coming out in high school. If you're like in high school and you like those type of cute movies, this movie is very good. I liked the storyline. It was cute. It wasn't anything that crazy. I've heard a lot of other sided reviews about it, but it's basically about this girl, this high school girl. She's very smart and she basically writes papers for people in high school. 2 thumbs up for that, super cool. And basically she meets this kid who's in love with this other girl, but the chick is very smart. So he doesn't know how to really speak to her since I guess he's not that intelligent, like I guess literature wise or educationally wise. So he hires her to write like a letter, a really pretty letter. And she begins doing that, where then she finds out that she also likes the girl. So it's a very cool movie. I think it's cute. I think if you're on a date or you're doing a little Netflix and chill, I think it's worth watching. Very, very adorable. I'll give this one probably like out of 5 stars, 3.5, almost 4, just because I'm super gay and I thought it was a really cute storyline. How can I not put this on the list? Blue is the warmest color. All I can say is, ugh. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, if anything. I know a lot of people love this movie and I don't know why. I attempted to watch this movie with one of my exes. I couldn't do it. I literally felt like I took a camera and I was following a boring girl's life around, like just a regular person, just let them going here and going there, meeting someone. Like, I felt the movie was just very boring. Obviously, there's that one scene with the whole sex. If you're into all that stuff, then great. You can definitely get into it. But it was boring. I thought the movie was very boring. I've had debates with other people on this. Blue is the Warmest Color, to me personally, is the wackest movie that I've seen. I could not get through it. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but it's like I literally just saw 3 hours of this shit for this girl to not even end up in love. Like, it was just not worth it. I got really pissed off at the end. I don't even remember if I even saw it till the end, because I saw it a long time ago, but it was not worth the watching. I will save my popcorn for something else. I like movies with storylines that are like, you know, these movies are there for a reason, like, oh, I want to see something interesting, but I do feel like it can be relatable to a lot of people. Mostly women coming out are very curious about their sexualities. Perhaps that's why people like the movie a lot. I'm very secure about my sexuality, so personally it did not hit me the way it has hit a lot of people. I will give this movie 2 stars, because if I give it 1, you guys are gonna hate me forever. But not too crazy about it. If you're kind of just coming out the closet and you're curious about your sexuality, I think you should watch the movie. It might be interesting for you. Did not do it for me. I'd have to swipe left on this one. This is my favorite movie. I love this movie. It's a very old movie. It's called Bound. And Bound is about 2 super hot girls. Well, not super hot, but they're very pretty women. They're very attractive. One of them's called Corky, and she just got out of jail. I think she's like a con man or something. It's like a kind of like a mafia-based movie. I love the storyline. The acting's awesome. I love the actresses because they're super hot. I love Corky. She's so cool. And Violet has this really sexy like voice. Like she has like this like the, what's that called? That rabbit girl? Or like Jessica. Her name is Jessica Tilly. She has like a very sexy, hoarse voice. But yeah, so basically the movie is that she comes out of jail, Corky comes out of jail, Violet, who's like the sexy one, is dating like this mafia, I don't know if he's a kingpin, I think it's just like this mafia dude, and Corky is a plumber. Super gay. She comes into her house and you can just feel the sexual tension there. Very hot, very seductive. Obviously Corky gets in trouble for getting in with that girl. Violet wants out of her life with the mafia dude because she's tired of the shit. She doesn't want to be a mafia girlfriend anymore. Her husband or her man, whatever he is like way too much. So obviously she leans to Corky. She's trying to get the hell out of there. I think this movie, it was very well done. It's pretty old. I think it was like in the 1990s or very early 2000s where it was done. But if you want to see like an action, kind of like Ruby Rose type of girl, really hot relationship with an actual storyline behind it, this is the movie to watch. I give this movie 4.9 stars out of 5 because it was the most creative and like there's just a lot more into the movie, a lot more suspense. I thought the actresses were amazing, and I would highly recommend this movie. Oh, Logan Browning, I want to get married with her. The Perfection. So this one's on Netflix. I think it should still be up there. Very interesting movie. I saw it a few times on, you know, when you're screening up and then you see like it pops up with the trailer. Saw it a few times, never clicked on it. I don't know why I decided to watch it. Saw it, loved it, thought it was amazing. This is like a psycho thriller about 2 violinists. One is this, she's like a blue-eyed girl who has been playing the violin for a very long time. She goes to China or something like that. And then she sees her very good friend, her companion, Logan Browning. I forgot her name in the movie. Oh, she's so fucking beautiful. But yeah, basically they're 2 violinists and things go nuts in this movie. I found the direction to be really cool. I thought the storyline was like a lot of plot twists. I love plot twists. I think that putting them as kind of like a couple or like a love interest relationship was super. They're a very good match, very beautiful women. In the movies, they're very educated. They're super like talented because they're both violinists. Everything takes a turn. I don't want to ruin the movie for you guys, but I give this movie 5 out of 5 stars because it's weird, it's action-based, it gets you thinking, it's gay, and it just brings a lot of like weirdness out of it. I absolutely loved it. So yeah, those are a few movies that I have watched along with my son Juju If you guys have any other recommendations, make sure you leave them on the comment section. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and I will be reviewing other movies. If that's what you guys like, if you ladies want to see any lesbian movies, let me know. I'll watch them and then I'll review them, and I will see you ladies next time. Got some dreams, I got a muscle, damn it, I can't lie.